Hello, welcome to lesson 6. We're going to create a Spry menu bar today and teach you guys how to do a little bit different navigation system than the one we have located right here. Um, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do a menu bar that you guys can then apply to your own personal site. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete out this old navigation. I'm going to put this page into a table structure. And so I'm going to click on my banner graphic. I'm going to press my left arrow to get my cursor to the left. I'm going to insert a table that is going to be 3 rows, 1 column. I'll set a width of 1,000, which is about my maximum page width. I'm going to press OK. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put my striped umbrella banner up top in that first cell, drag and drop it. Click in that cell. I'm going to go horizontal center. And then I'm just going to take this text right here and select it and put it in the third cell or the last cell. So that I have something like this. And then I'm going to place my menu bar here in the middle in this middle cell, my new Spry menu. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go horizontal center that cell. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to insert and I'm going to go down to Spry and I'm going to insert a Spry menu bar. And the layout that I would like to use is going to be horizontal. And you're probably going to want to do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and press OK. And then you'll see a Spry menu bar will get placed onto your screen. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to change the items, add the menu items that I want, and create the linking that I want in this menu bar. So you're going to want to click on this little blue tab. And you're going to see down there below then the menu bar selected. If I click on item 1 here, it'll take me to item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4. And there we go. So it looks like I have to kind of click off and then click back on that blue tab. This is the properties menu that I want to get. And this is where I can actually set this thing up to be the way I want it to be. And so I am going to, over here where it says menu bar 1, I'm just going to click in this little box and get rid of the 1. But now I need to set this up in a way that makes sense so I have all the pages and linking that I need. So where it says item 1, okay, I'm going to change that to say home. So I'm going to select home for my text. That'll fill in where item 1 is. And then the link box, obviously I want home to link to the index. So I'm going to click browse for file, make sure I'm in the site root, and I'm going to double click on the index. And there I got home. Now I don't want these item 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 under here. I could do, a sub menu, but I don't want those on this one. So I'm just going to minus those out. And so home is my only item there in item 1. Then I'm going to click item 2, change the text to say about us. Go to my link, browse, and I'll link to the about us page. Go to item 3. Item 3 is going to be the Sand Crab Cafe. Click the browse, double click and link to the cafe page. I don't want these items in here again, so I'm going to minus those out of there. It says all its children will be deleted. Yep, delete the children. So there's some sub menus to the sub menu there on that template. So I'm getting those out of there. Item 4, click on that. I'm going to change that to the Sea Spa. And the link to that is going to be the spa page. And then I need to add one more. and the additional page I'm going to add, so I need to add one here. I'm going to press the plus sign, and I'm going to add the activities page, and the link then is going to be to activities.html. An activities page is going to have two submenus. So I'm going to click plus here twice. That first untitled item is going to be the fishing page. And I'm going to link that to fishing.html. And then the next one is going to be to my cruises page. I'm going to link that to cruises.html. So now I've got the basic structure set up in my Spry menu up top here. Now I can actually, I want to go and I'm going to take and I'm going to do some formatting of this to change color and manipulate this. Now I can go ahead and I can click live up top and I can see what it looks like right now when it's live. And yours might look a little bit different, but those are some of my live settings. And I'll show you guys how to get these colors that I have here too. We got to do some work in the CSS styles, but you'll see when I put this Spry menu on, there's a cascading style sheet for it, plus a JavaScript for the actions for the Spry menu. And you can see mine's centered pretty good too, and yours might not be, but I'm going to go back to the design view and take live off here so that I can see what it looks like on my page. Okay, so to change the settings, and here's some things where it gets a little bit tricky. When you put a Spry menu in, if you go to CSS Styles, you're going to see here, there's the striped umbrella styles that I have expanded. These are the styles that we made together. But then you have the Spry menu bar horizontal styles. And when you expand that, there is a ton of different stuff here. I'd be lying if I told you I knew what it all meant. But I can help you through some of it to help you format a few things to change them the way you want them to be. Okay. So the first thing that you want to go to is the uall.menu horizontal, that first one right there. And if you double click it, you can open the rules for it. And in here is where we can change the font style. So if I want to switch to a different style and a different size font, so I'm going to go to 16 Tahoma. I can apply that and see what it looks like. And I can go ahead and press OK. And yours probably doesn't look like mine right now, but that's okay. You're going to be able to format this to be exactly what you want it to be. If you then go down to the UL menu bar, horizontal LI, and go ahead and double click that, you can open the rules to that. And I'm going to click on the box category, and here I can manipulate the size of my boxes. And so I can change the size of that. You know, yours might say auto, but I'm going to go ahead and type in there 185, and I'm going to make sure that I'm using pixels. Yours might say EM right now. Okay, we want to say PX for pixels. And then my height, I'm going to set that at 27. It should still say pixels for that. Then in here, you can click block in the category list, and you can tell where your text you want it to align at, left, right, center, or justify. Okay, and I'm going to center mine, and I'll press apply, and then I can see what it does. It adjusted the size of my boxes. It centered the text inside of each of these boxes as well. Now, if I go down to the 10th rule, so I was on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So UL menu bar horizontal A right here. I'm going to go ahead and double click this, and here's where I can change my font colors. So I can see my color right here. So maybe I want to change my font color to like a light yellow. And I can go ahead and apply that. And then I can go to the background and I can change my background color. So maybe I want to change this from this blue to like a green. And I can apply that and change that. And maybe that looks a little bit too light. I don't know. Try a different color if you want or whatever, darker green. Apply it, whatever you want to do with your colors. Now, you also want to be able to change, and I'll press OK on that. You might want to be able to change kind of the rollover colors that you're going to get when you touch things. And so then you need to go down to UL menu, the 12th rule. So 1, 2, UL menu bar horizontal A, menu, all this stuff here, okay? These are your hovers or where you're rolling over. So I'm going to double click on that, and here I can change the colors of when I hover over it. So I could change my font color to, let's say, a dark color like black. I could go to my background and change my background color to, let's say, this light blue, and press OK. Okay, so now I'm going to save this. I'm going to go Control S and save this. I can check it out live and see how it's changing when I hover in my colors. I can F12 this to actually view it in a browser, and it should take me to those pages. So obviously only on my home page right now. So those should be linked up and taking me to those pages, even though we haven't done work on some of them. Hit my back arrow, but I'm just previewing how this is looking right now and how my menu looks. So then I can close that. Let's go back to Dreamweaver. Click on live to take live off. I don't want live on anymore. Okay, so now if you want to copy this and move this to your other pages, I'd highly recommend having your pages in a table structure so you can place these right into that cell right there and keep everything nice and centered. I'm going to click in this cell too, and okay, I am horizontally centered, so that's good. I like that. But I got to click on this tab, this Spry menu bar. I got to be able to see my menu items down here. But then I can go ahead and copy this. So I can go edit copy, or I could go Control C. And I can open up a different page. So let's say my About Us page. I could remove this, and I can go edit paste or Control V and just paste it in. And so once I've created this once, I can open all my other pages and I can place those on my other pages. You can see, and I can take this one out. Control V, go to my cruises page, Control V, my fishing page, Control V, and I've got my menus, and everything should be connected on all those pages. Go to my spa page. Oh, that one's good. That's the one I practiced on before I taught you guys. So, and that's why I had some formatting done that made it look a little different than what yours is going to look like when you start working on, but it should work out pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go up top here. I'm going to right click. I'm going to click Save All on these pages to save every single one of these pages. And I'm going to close out of here. But you guys should go now and apply this to your own personal site. Create a Spry menu bar for your pages. You won't have the sub pages because you don't have really a sub page unless you've done something additional. But create it. Just go in and create that Spry menu bar. Look at the assignment sheet in Google Classroom to get the rubric, or on my website. to get that rubric and go ahead and complete that as your next assignment. Thanks for watching.